We are under the lights. Brandon Bailey will be on the mound for the series opener. Standing in, Andrew Velasquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the shortstop, number 88.
Now here it comes.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Adames brings it in, and that's the first out. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Fouled away.
Here you go, guys.
And he got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Nunez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Anthony Santander is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The count is 2-1.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. The count now at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Here's the payoff pitch. Softly hit to the left side. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. In there, and it's 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Hit out towards second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Adames has it, and there's one gone. Ready now, Adley Rutschman. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. No balls and one strike. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hayes leads off first with one away.
Ball 2.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but
2
this
balls,
misses, and
2
it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one sinks low and a touch
3-2.
outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. So striding in, Ramon Urias as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. And it's fouled away.
No one out now.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. In now for the O's, Andrew Velasquez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Scooped up, throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hanser Alberto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
2 down here.
That's a ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, the reigning batting champion in the American League. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Renato Nunez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. 0-1 the count. Ground ball foul down the left side. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fouled off. Struck him out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Stepping in, Austin Hayes. A base hit in his first trip. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
1-1.
Come on, guys.
The 1-1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Green. He popped out in his first trip. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Ready now for Baltimore. Adley Rutschman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
All right, come on now.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Ramon Urias is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs. You're like,
oh, look at this. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
you know what, and this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
That's too high.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes. Orioles strand a couple. Ready for another shot now, Hanser Alberto. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Mookie Betts is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
2-1 now to Mookie.
Ball 3.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
1 strike.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Lined hard toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases.
Hey, no runner. Hold it, hold it.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak
Let's
going.
play ball. 3. You're out. He's out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The O's came through when it mattered.